Few areas of the new car market are more fiercely fought than the executive car class, which explains why Mercedes has launched a revised version of its E-Class after just 4 years. However, it's not the only premium brand big hitter with a revised model out, because BMW has just pulled the wraps off its new 5 Series. Or at least it claims it has, because this one looks, well, exactly like the old one.
Okay, so there have been some minor changes, including tweaked headlamps, reprofiled bumpers and a range of new paint colours. There have been even fewer changes to the classy and beautifully built cabin. In fact, apart from the option of a new, larger iDrive controller, you could be sitting in the old car. And as before, there's a 520 litre boot, that's 20 litres less than Mercedes, plus you have to pay an extra £420 for a split fold rear seat. At least Mercedes has been bolder with its facelift of the E-Class, giving it redesigned flanks, bold LED headlamps and a completely new grille. Even so, it looks a little straight-laced alongside the sporty 5 Series. It's a similar story inside, where the upright dash and square-edge design make the Merc feel a little old-fashioned. Still, there's no doubting the 24-carat quality. And the E-Class steals a march on the BMW with its roomier 540 litre boot.
Like its styling, the Mercedes is a bit staid and sensible to drive. The standard adaptive dampers do give a really soft ride and the steering is direct and well weighted, but it just doesn't encourage you to have fun. The 2.1 litre diesel's a bit gruff, and while our car's optional automatic gearbox delivers smooth shifts in auto mode, it's a bit slow to respond to the steering wheel paddles. There is a manual gearbox as standard, but it's a bit springy and vague, so it's probably worth forking out extra on the automatic. BMW has built a fine tradition for building fun-to-drive cars, and the latest 5 Series is really no exception. For starters, it's the only executive car that really feels right with a manual transmission. There is an 8-speed automatic option, which in fairness is superb, but the standard 6-speed is slick and precise, and really you wouldn't want anything else. And it's the way the BMW goes through corners. It's beautifully balanced rear-wheel drive handling, direct steering that's well weighted, and even this 520D, well, it can be a bit of a hooligan as well if you want. But most of the time, it's the refinement that impresses. And the 2-litre engine it's a really punchy performer, but only at idler you wear it's a diesel. The rest of the time, it's just smooth and really responsive. Driving impressions are all very well, but ultimately both the BMW and the Mercedes are going to be chosen as company cars. So it comes down to the bottom line. And well, there's very little between them. Both cost around £32,000. The Mercedes puts out 120 grams kilometre with a manual gearbox, the BMW 119 grams kilometre. So it's pennies basically. Okay, so your fleet manager is pushing you for a decision. Mercedes or BMW? Well, the Mercedes is a lovely thing. It's very comfortable, it's quiet, and there's no doubting the kudos of the 3-pointed star. But the BMW is equally desirable. More importantly, it's better to drive, it's got a nicer interior, and it doesn't cost you any more to run. So that means the new BMW 5 Series is still the executive car king of the company car park.